Okay, Muskan, yeah, Ananya.
Shaloni, we can start now.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries, faculty members, and dear students. We are here for yet another amazing event by Startup Club. I'm Saloni from 4th semester Computer Science Engineering.
And I am Ritlisha from 4th semester Electrical Engineering. And with immense pleasure, we extend our warm welcome to all present here for this session organized by Startup Club.
Bhilai Institute of Technology, Durg, established in 1986, has always provided its students with conducive and supportive academic ambience blended with a strong research and development culture, adopted by its faculty members to support various graduate and undergraduate programs.
With this, I welcome our chief patron, Sri Vijay Kumar Gupta sir, Chairman BIT Trust, Sri IP Mishra sir, Secretary BIT Trust, our patrons, Dr. Arun Arora sir, Director BIT Durg, Dr. Mohan Gupta sir, Principal BIT Durg, Dr. Manisha Sharma Madam, Vice Principal BIT Durg, our convener for Startup Club, Dr. Shubhrata Nagpal Madam, our advisor, Dr. Satyavardhan Tiwari sir, our program and Startup Club Coordinator, Professor Rajkumar Singh sir, and our Startup Club faculty members, Professor Shubham Dasore sir, Professor Pushpen Singh sir, Professor Vinita Gupta madam, and Professor Alok Kumar sir.
Startup Club aims to create the next generation of industry leaders and entrepreneurs by providing them with necessary guidance and a platform full of opportunities to make their startup dream come true. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Shubhrata Nagpal ma'am to address the session. Nagpal ma'am, please.
Hello, good morning all. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, madam.
Respected our speaker for today's session, Mr. Rajkumar Singh sir, Startup Club members, and my dear participants. I, Dr. Shubhrata Nagpal, welcome you all in this session, and I hope this session is going to be very useful for all of us. And I thank our speaker, sir, to accept our invitation and here for guiding our participants. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Today we are here to get a deep insight on the topic innovation prototype validation, converting innovation into startup. And to tell us more about it, we have with us Mr. Krishna Gandhi sir. Mr. Krishna Gandhi sir working as an assistant professor at Nanda Engineering College, and he is also an innovation ambassador at IPR and Technology Transfer, entrepreneur at Mahalakshmi Healthcare, and co-founder of Fireship Education Technology Private Limited.
Mr. Krishna Gandhi sir received the Certificate of Excellence for successfully completed module within Certified Peer Review course from Researcher Academy elsewhere during 18 September 2021 and received a record of achievement COVID-19 operational planning guidelines and COVID-19 partners platform to support country preparedness and response from the WHO on 7th April 2020. He mentors 6 teams in Microsoft Learn Chapter Hackathon on March 2022 and guided project won many first prizes in the national level technical symposium held in various reputed engineering colleges of Tamil Nadu state. On behalf of the Startup Club, I would like to welcome you, sir, and request you to continue with today's session.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Now I share my screen. Yeah, now slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Okay, so today we discussed on some important points for the youth as per our government now towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat. So this title is suitable for that one. So the outline of the session is the ideation, startup why fails, what is the terms of the proof of concept, prototype, MEP, based on the readiness levels and the business model preparations, and then move on to the startup legal procedures, if any funding opportunity available in governments or some other investors, and then successful startups. So I hope at the end of the sessions we will understand the validation process and then convert to startups. And if your idea is worthy and your idea should be protected through the IPR. Before we entering the topic, we know about our Indian traditional knowledge and the knowledge of the Indian peoples. So the evolution of the knowledge starting from the 17th century. In 17th century, arise the scientific revolutions. In 18th century, arise the political revolution. In 19th century, industrial revolution. In 20th century, information revolution. Now we are in the 21st century. Now knowledge is the knowledge revolution arise. India is the hub of knowledge. Why I am saying this? Before 600 BC, Sushruta Samhita do the some healthcare operations. So they including eye, flesh replacement, knee rectifications, plastic surgeries. These are the things done without any technology. That is the I'm saying the hub of knowledge. And then these are the 9 planets temples. But these all the things have without technology. We know this everything. And then I move on to the importance of innovations. In 2015, Global Innovation Index rank. This ranking is powered by the World Intellectual Property Organization throughout the entire world. All the countries involved listed the ranking based on the innovations and patent filings. At the time, in 2015, we are the largest country. So we are in the position 81st position globally. And then now we are parallelly involved the innovation process through the higher educational institution, now included in the school level also through the Institution Innovation Council, so that only we achieve 45th position. Before 2011, we are large-most country, but innovation parts and the patent filing parts, a startup company started the young entrepreneurs. These are the very least amount. So we are facing the dismissal performance 2011 to 2015. After involving the Institution Innovation Councils and promote the Smart India Hackathon. This all the innovation contests and hackathons also help to support, promote the innovations among the students and faculties. So we are improving the consecutive performance. Next year also we improve the, and I expecting within 41 to 44. Okay. Now these are the why innovation is need for our nations. Now move on to the how our idea is validated, how pick the problem from the society and give your solutions. This is the run out in cricket. Before implement the LED stems bulbs, it's highly difficult to predict the runout is correct or not. It's highly difficult, or as well as stamping also difficult. So this is the problem, and solution gives through the technology. So this is the solution. So this is the commercial niche market. So they have the idea also innovative. This idea satisfies the patentable criteria and also filing the patent for the 20 years. The claim is strongly written this case. So as well as this problem is identified and give the solution through the technology, and is also satisfies the commercially scalable, and also protect the idea through the IPR. And then this is the to last 1 year we are facing the lot of the COVID patients. So at that time it's difficult to handle the faculties through the nurse. So at that time create one innovation solution through the create the robot for deal with the patients, so that patients will give the foods and other things and take care of the patients. Yes, then is the virtual reality marriage. Previously, before I consider in my family, my grandpa is died, or my grandma is died. I wish to like in my marriage, my grandpa and grandma while I married him. So at that time we approached him. So their persons realitily came to my marriage in front of them. That is the virtual reality marriage. This is the main problem is the someone lost close relationship while you celebrating. At that time this technology help to you, your most care person in with you. Then one is the drone survey. In this case the problem is the so normally man-made measures, it's a take a more time, it's a high difficult. Now technology solve this problem through the drone. So whatever the 100 acres, 200 acres, 500 acres, man-made solution is highly difficult. So this technology solve the huge area of the lands within hours. We estimate the lands and what are the boundary lines also fix this. And then one, this is the most problem facing in the lockdown periods, because in that period is everyone need the basic food. Food is the basic need. At the time we are for this is the problem. So now everyone understand. Now everyone move on to the grocery part. Flipkart, Amazon, Swiggy also implement in the Instamart. So the problem is the why the situations. So in the COVID situation, food is the basic need. Everyone need for this one. That also have some market. They are understand. So implement to the grocery part. Okay. If you identify the one problem and give your solution through the technology, that technology and solution, your technology solution should satisfy with the customer needs. How you validate means, first, who are your target customer? I consider the LED bulbs, stems, cricket, who are conducting the cricket, IPL or BPL, test crickets, everything. So ICC, so these are all the things. Some countries also conducted the 10 hours match in 20 hours match. These are the my target customers. So they need, it's highly difficult to judge the stampings or runouts. So that is the I satisfied that the stems needs. And then the value proposition is that suddenly you understand everything. That is the value proposition of the LED bulbs. And then feature sets. Their feature means some of the inbuilt eye camera also fixed. and the cam mic also fixed. So at the time we understand the stamping sounds. These all the things are the feature sets for LED stamps, and UX is the user experience. So I wish to this product is satisfied or not. I test with the ICA International Cricket Council. I give it one stamp for free of cost and conduct the cricket match or a tournament. So at the time, is anything is face the difficulties, I will note it down and it try to incorporate things, solve the smooth things. That's why the idea validation is the more important. Your technological solution should satisfy the market needs and the customer needs. And then why some of the startups mostly fail. So based on the analysis of 101 startup postman means top 3 reason is there. One is the no market need. I need the solution means who are wanted. That is the market need. Which for example virtually marriage, that is who are maximum need in our India, maybe 10,000 people like this virtual reality marriage, but other things is a highly difficult one. So it is scalable means slightly maybe scalable in future, but not now. And then not the right team, because so teamwork is nowadays the teamwork is more important. uh, because if you make one startup means they have the chief technical officers, product managers, sales managers, these all the things you have some expert, then only your startup become successful one. If else means everything one person do, other person is a namesake. Yeah, my friends, you carry on, my friend, everything you, I will give you only amount, you carry on everything means that is not suitable and fit for the startup. So the most reason is the one is the market need, no need market, and the right, not suitable right team formations. And then how validate your idea from idea to product implementations. First you pick the problem and give your technology solutions. Your technology solutions move on to the proof of concept, and the other step is the prototype. That prototype should satisfy the minimum viable product. Now the question is arise, what is the POC, prototype, and MEP? So POC is the should satisfy the TRL level 3, because the proof of concept means at least the modeling and the simulations level. At the time you understand what are the implementation procedure, noted then what are the challenges occur in implementation process. At the time it may be cost may be arises or cost may be reduces. And then implementing part is any difficulties occur, at the time you note it down and how to resolve the that challenges. Simply saying the it's suitable for market or it achieve the market fit. That is the proof of concept. Now proof of concept and prototype. So prototype means it's a MIDI model. It means alpha versions. POC should assume the real-time applications. Prototype should solve the working interactive models. So before the final product, one of the version of the final product is the prototype. In proof of concept, you show the solution I easily attain, sir. That is the proof of concept. In prototype means how your product will operate and how to achieve it. That is the prototype. Prototype is completely visualization. POC, that what are the product feasibilities, and the ideas. That's all you describe in POC. And then prototype validations. You first, after you develop the prototype, you understand who are they need the product. That customers, while using your product, what are the give the suggestions. Really, it's useful to, or if any, give the suggestions. Mostly the customers like the low cost and the design, attractive designs like this, and then everything simplifiedly give you a solution to the customer hands. So after you note it down, the if anything value proportions you are added in your prototype, you added it. So in this way your prototype is validated. And then MEP. MEP means minimum viable product. Here, one is the right way for MEP means focus on the design, reliability, functionality, and usability. Your product should minimize the cost as well as solve the problem with the attractive designs. That is the minimum viable product. Now, proof of concept versus POC means two things is there. One is the whether the people is need or not. Minimum viable product, how people react your product. Your product should satisfy the customer or not, or customer what kind you need this, and then customer needs some other solutions. So you add the value to the products, and then this satisfy the market or not. MEP means which people you will buy. For example, LED stem means who are buy. All common peoples not buy for the LED stems. Only the cricket associations, the ICCs. These are the things only buy these products. So segregate the customer segments who are ready to pay our products. And how to validate? First, you pick the problem and give the technological solutions with the proof of concept. At that time, you face any challenges and solve through any other technology, or how to overcome that particular problem and move on to the prototype. So after build the prototype, you validate a implementation part while facing any challenges, note it down, and it overcome through the technological. After that, you check the design parts. Again, you check and validate it. Again, rebuild and implement the product of the beta version. After complete the prototype, you check with the customer. The customer should satisfy your product eligible to implement. If else means you add the more values into your product. Again, you will rebuild and implement. This is the process of idea to product validation. In idea validation part is NASA is developed the TRL level. So TRL means technology readiness level. These 9 levels categorized 3 part. TRL 1 to TRL 3 means basic research. TRL 4 to TRL 6 means development process. TRL 7 to 9 means commercial process. I consider LED bulbs for this understanding TRL level. Initially, I picked the problem. That is the basic idea. So we umpires and wicket keepers is the stumping or run out is highly difficult to judging. That is the problem. I try to give one solution. So okay. And TRL2 means which technology you give the perfect solution. So I pick the technology. So LED is the visible one. So that would help to solve the problems. So I pick the technology. TRL1 pick the problem and give the technology solution. TRL2 what technology I preferred and give the solution. And TRL3 means I prefer problem and technology solution. I modeling or simulating for the concept. TRL3 is used for modeling and simulation of the proposed idea. And then TRL4. In TRL4 is the development or translation process start. At the time he developed the product or prototype in the lab demonstration, that is the alpha product. Here manufacturing and engineering scientific research should satisfy or not. Also check this TRL level. And TRL5 lab scale validation, it attacks the early stage. So in this stage, check the engineering cost or manufacturing cost, it will be reduces. And any innovation challenges facing any business is just chasing. These are all the things how to resolve. TRL4 to TRL6 is a more challenging because these levels focus on the business, market fit, implementation challenges, commercialization, implementation, commercial process. These are all the challenges overcome in TRL4, TRL5, and TRL6. The TRL6 deals with the complete the components and the technologies and market fit. These are all the things implemented in TRL6. And TRL7 based on the market, we fixing the pilot system. And TRL8 is the complete the product is ready. If any debugs, if all the things are sorted out. In TRL9 is the complete implementation product ready in the commercially. Yeah. So the TRL4 to TRL6 is the major challenges because this focus on the product challenges, business challenges, innovation challenges, process challenges. In innovation challenges, your innovation scalable or not. So market research you analyzes or not. If any customer feedback, positive or negative. If negative feedback, you incorporate and improve your product. In business challenge, you minimize your cost compared to the existing market products. In product challenge means your product would be sustained better performance compared to the existing products. And then after TRL levels is satisfied, and then move on to the business model canvas. In business model canvas, it consists of 9 elements. One is the key partners. So who are your key partners? Example, I consider the LED bulbs means ICACI, Cricket Association. We are the key partners. And then key activity means how implementations. So which softwares incorporated. These all the things comes under the key activities and the key resource. So what are the components based on the your product? That is the key resource. And then the value proposition. So the value proposition is the unique one. So compared to the existing market, your value proposition should be unique. For example, I consider LED stem means if blinking while run out or ball strike the stems. So at the time, ball striking the blinking. So no other blinking option in the existing market. So that is the unique value one. And the customer relationship. How to reach means one is the online or feedbacks. If any problem means you contact chat bots, online customer feedback system. So this is the relationship. How deal react the customer with your product. If any field, give the suggestions or improvement or feedback through your relationship strategies. And then customer segments, who are buy your product. That is the customer segments. And the channel, how to reach your product, social media marketing and advertisementing, Facebook advertisementing. So these are the sales strategy, deals with the channels. And the cost structure. So developmental cost structure, research cost structure, and the marketing cost structure. If anything, architecture, so the architecture cost. These are the things comes under the cost structure. And revenue stream. In this revenue stream, what are the ways you generate money? What are the ways you generate the money? For example, direct sales or the online sales, and then sales campaign through expos, through partnerships. These are the things. What are the ways you generate money for your product? It comes under the revenue stream. Here I share some business model canvas. This is the business model canvas for Ola. If the Ola is focused on the electric vehicle, so the Ola problem is the partners are the car drivers. These are all the things. Operational partners. Here clearly mentioned three: the driver partners, operational partners, external partners. Key activities depends on the government compliance, sales and marketing, manage finance. So based on this in key activities and key resources, full and full driver partners, engaged community, employees, brand reputations. These are the key resources. For value proposition, classified into two categories for passengers and drivers. So this is the affordable. So everyone prefer the affordable one. And the certified drivers. So these are the unique one. And then quality service for the passenger mostly look this. So everyone like for drivers choose your own working hours. So that is the convenient and convenient for all drivers and also access to more customers. So this value proposition should satisfy the both passengers and driver partners. And the customer relationship through the promotion offer, self-serve app, the customer segments, the taxi service or drivers, taxi providers. These are the customer segments. And then how to reach the channel means partner channel, social media. And then cost structure. Here operational cost, sales and marketing, platform cost, asset cost. So here how generate the revenue means trip commission, in-cap promotion and advertisement commission, and the corporate accounts, delivery service. These all the things in this way. Ola is the revenue there generate. And then by Paytm. So everyone knows the Paytm. So Paytm cost structure is the different. So cost driver infrastructures, and then revenue stream is the commission. So the commission based one. How to reach the channel means the demonstration, offline marketing, websites. Customer segment means Indian customers or vendors. Key partners is the escrow providing banks, mobile operators, vendors. The key activity is the security and compliance, platform usability, RBI license, key resource usability. These all the things are key resources. The main is the value proposition. So the Paytm enable easy and fast payment. So easy and fast payment. In earlier, the online transaction is highly difficult. So for 3 months is the password is expiry. Everyone forget that password. Changing is the difficult. It's lot of the things. Now the Paytm use means instant only transfer the money, and recharging keep people connecting, and e-commerce. So these are the part of value proposition for the Paytm. And then Byju's. So the Byju's value proposition is the video delivery model. Yes, nowadays advertisement is also going on. It's a 3D pictorial, how art and how triangle. These all the things. So students will understand the concept easily. And engaging content and retentions, because yes, engaging the task is more important for the online platform. And then as the good quality education, yes, lot of students are going on the tuitions. There's the offline mode. It's highly difficult, and how to understand the jargon book. This is the pictorial view and animation view. Students is easily understand and mind store. That problem solved by Byju's. Okay, and then the funding opportunities. In funding opportunities, a lot of the investors is there. For example, Ola. The Ola is some of the investors is investing. Here the some list of the investor. The venture catalyst, How Ventures, Indian Angel Network, Mumbai Angels Network, and then the Chennai Angels, Incubation and Innovation Foundation, Lexanger Angel List. These all the persons are have money. That persons are investor. You have the idea. So at that time you collaborate with some shareholding with the priorly. So at that time your product investors should expect your product is scalable and commercial. Your business will scalable or not. These all the things are focused investors. So that is at the time use this level, investor readiness level. It's similarly TRL level, T9 level is there in IRL1. So why I show the business model means the investor will like the business model, because while you preparing the business model, you know the who are the customer, how to reach the customer, and then how maintain your customer relationship, engaging your customer, and then your plan. These are all the things. What are the cost structure or complete launching the product, and based on the cost structure, how you revenue generate for this commercial product. These all the things, challenges, everything you know under the business model canvas. So investor also expect the IRL only. business model canvas. And then market size and competitive analysis. For example, virtual reality marriage. How market size is there in now India? Maybe 1 lakh or 2 lakh. That person's only like which person have more money. That person only choose the virtual reality marriage. Lot of the in our country, lot of other middle level families there. That persons are never choose. So the market size is reduced. So these are the stage. At the same time, who are the competitive your product? That analysis also in the IRL2 and IRL3. Your solution means it minimize the cost, more affordable, and if any the risk, that risk will be solved. These are the things TRL3 and IRL3 and IRL4 prototype low fidelity minimum viable product. That is the problem value propositions. The value proposition solve the minimum cost. And then IRL5 how your products are market fit attaining or not. This deals with the IR level. These are all the things investors look at. And then IRL6, the right side of the canvas, validate the revenue model. Yeah, revenue model is the revenue model, revenue stream. This revenue model, your revenue model is that a lot of the revenue model is there, affiliated revenue model, this and so on thing. So that's validation. The validation is that is the really workout, not in the weights. And IRL7 is the nearly to the beta versions of the IRL7 and IRL8 value delivery. Yes. These are the things of the IRL8 and IRL9 is the completely you launch the product to make a success. Is based on these levels only your idea solution. Investor shows the interest to invest your idea to become a startup. And then what are the structures for formation of startups? There are two categories there. One is the unregistered, the other one is the registered. So unregistered further classified into sole property and partnership firm. Registered further classified into limited liability partnerships and company, public or private use. The sole property means the one person is the sole property. Partnership means me, two or more persons are the partnership firms. And then registered in the limited liability means the 20% or 30%. This is the limited partnership. For example, the Google is the LLP, and then company is the private company or public company. And then funding opportunity for startups. So in India, our government give a seed fund scheme for the startup, but this scheme have some eligibility check. The first is the DPIET, and then move on to the expert advisory committee and incubators. So, and then become a startup. This is the process. So this kind of process you satisfy, you will get fund for your startups. And then MSME. So MSME will give the funding for your idea, but one condition is the through incubator. through incubator. Only get the funding for your startups. Yeah, here is the sewage cleaning. There is the very level major problem because manual work leads to the lot of deaths due to the toxic gases. That's the problem. That solves the students while completing the final years. At the time, they are developed the robots. That the prototype model. After completely every students are joined into the company. After the Kerala government announced the startup mission, the all the students form the group. Yeah, this is the right option for good team. Changing me and real products implementations. And now is successfully going on the lot of the further products also implement that thing. There is the Gen Robotics startup name. So the robot name is the Bandicoot. So through the Kerala startup missions, the students they are the students. Now became a successful startup one and next title. Patentable criteria. Why I say the patentable criteria? If your idea is novelty, inventive step, and industrial capability should satisfy, your idea will be protected. So the student's idea filing in the Indian patents. After that, move on the 5 international patent filing application process are started. So that only I ask if your product maybe maybe this person or other countries anyone copied and implement or filing the patent. You know very well about the turmeric name. So US filing a patent. So these kinds is all the avoids because we are not unaware about that. Now we are aware about that. So our idea check with the 3 criteria as per the Indian Patent Act. Novelty, inventive step, industrial applicability. So the novelty means no work or no published work in anywhere. If your idea knowing anywhere means that is the novelty. And then inventive steps. So technical performance or economic significance will be improved. That is the inventive steps. And then industrial capability. So applicable or commercially. That is the satisfied. And then you satisfy the patentable criteria. You move on to patent filing process. Under the sections, you prefer 2 category. One is the provisional specification, another one is the complete specification. If you file a provisional means, so priority date is yours. If I file a patent today, 10 p.m. Idea about the LED bulbs is there. I'm easy for fat edging is the difficult nowadays. IPL problem matches is there. Bad edging is difficult. My brain is so thinking to implement the LED blinking if touches edges. I file at 10 o'clock. At the same idea, one person is file Delhi 9 o'clock means that person gives the priority. I am out of the problem. Same date, but timing is married means our date is varied means first date is the priority date. Today I filing a LED blink cricket bat means yesterday one person filed in Delhi. So I lost my date and also invention. And then if file a provisional filing on today, So next April 13, within I complete the complete specification. Is your application is disposed. And then protection. So why I am saying means your products no one copied 20 years. Within the 20 years you will earn more money, sales or exporting, importing. These are all the things you've done in the everything. Your protection, your values in your exclusive rights for your, and then maintain the confidentiality ideas. No one copied to you through the claim part. Claim is the heart of the your patent. And then move on if any IPR, so trademarks, logos, branding name, copyrights with any of the designs. These all the things also come under the IPR. If any used to the public means the compulsory license. These all the things in the protection parts for your ideas. So our startups also Startup India recognized this startup. I have to say. Now I finally come to the end. So first, how to ideation. So problems, lot of problems in and around you, our society. The problem you pick and give to the solution technology. That technology you develop the proof of concept and modeling of simulations. These are the things. And build a prototype. That is the alpha version. And build the MEP. That is the final beta version. What are the reasons for startup phase means? No market need, not suitable team formation. If suppose give them lost the money, so MSME gives arrange the loan, say through the SIDB. So on this aspects also you get the loan, and then technology readiness level. So 4 to 6 is the major levels. That level is the implementation part, business, product, market, and challenges, customer needs. Is everything these 3 levels should satisfy. After all the levels you satisfy, you are ready to launch the product based on the levels. Minimum viable products that should reduce the cost, give more features, designs, and final version of the product. And based on you develop the business model canvas for investor approach. So investor level also 9 is there. So business model canvas that help to you preparing the challenges you face. What are the costs in the expenditures, and how to revenue, and how to reach the peoples. Who are your customer who will buy your solution or your product. So these are the things. Who unique value proportion of our product compared to the existing markets. These are the things. And startup legal procedures, which is structured or unregistered. And the funding opportunities, the Startup India provide the seed scheme, and MSME provide through the incubators, for the OT ideas up to 15 lakhs. These are the funding opportunities for startups. And then not only you start up the startups, also focus on the patentable criteria. What I am saying means this global innovation index, everything is based on the before analyze the patent filing. compared to the last year, India filing the more patents. So higher education institutions contribute more, and also the students also compared to the previous 3 years, students also filing the patents, copyrights, trademarks. These are all the things, especially for a top example, the students also filing the Indian patent application and also international patent application. So in this way, protect the ideas. Thank you. Thank you, Gaya Institute of Technology Startup Club, for giving us the golden opportunity for presenting the innovation or prototype validation, converting innovation into startups, chance to promote startup culture among the students and faculties towards the Atmanirbhar Bharat as per the government goal. If any queries. Sir?
Yes, sir. I have a query for you.
Okay, sir. Tell sir.
Yes, how we can register incubation for Smart India, Incubation India,
Sir, how
Startup India, sorry.
Startup India? Yeah.
Yeah.
So go
How
to the
we can
website.
register a startup for Startup India, Startup
Yes.
India?
Oh, how to you register for the Startup India? Sir, first you go to the website, sir, and create the login, sir. Based on the things, 2 years financial statements, sir. These are all the things that will ask you upload, sir.
Okay, so what are the requirements for that registering that startup?
Sir, MSME registrations, these are all the things, sir.
Okay, so we have to register a company for that private limited, or we can also just after registering for MSME, we can register for that.
So first you register MSME, sir. Because first you register MSME means you uh, get benefit from the filing the patents, some other things also, sir. So you first filing MSME, sir, and then move on to Startup India, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Thank you so much,
yeah.
sir.
I have a question. How to reach out to big investors and how to convince them for funding?
Sir, how to attract the
How to,
investor?
yeah, like how to reach out to big investors and
How
how
to
to
reach
convince them
the?
for funding?
Yeah, here I listed some investor is there. Angel investor. These are the investor is there. You prepared a industrial build first business model canvas and also write the business plan. So the detailed business plan and the business model canvas would help to you to approach for investor. Ola is as a not a own. Lot of investors are involved. First, you approach your investor means you should prepare business model canvas and then business plan. This these two things is required for approaching any investor. Investor mindset is different. Your business plan, your idea solution should be scalable and like market analysis. These are done in the two things: business model and business plan. Based on these two things only, investors ready to invest your startup. If not satisfied means then they not shown interest.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Now, I would like to request Professor Rajkumar, sir, the coordinator for today's session, to deliver his vote of thanks. Please, sir.
Thank you, Ritisha. Am I audible?
Audible, sir. Audible, sir.
Good afternoon to all. It is a great honor for me to propose the vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of Startup Club, the Reliance Institute of Technology, I extend a really heartily vote of thanks to our guest, Mr. Krishna. Thank you, sir. Your thoughts have enlightened our minds and have shown a new path. Thank you, sir. I also
Thank you,
express
sir.
my sincere thanks to our director, Dr. Arun Arora, sir, and Principal Dr. Mohan Gupta, sir, for providing such a platform to us. I also express my sincere thanks to our Vice Principal, Dr. Manisha Sharma, madam, for motivating us to make our startup club a grand success. Thank you, madam. And I am also very happy to express thanks to our participants for showing their interest on this startup club activity. Thank you very much to all. Finally, I would like to thank Dr. Subhra Nakal, madam, convener startup club, all faculty members, and very proactive and dedicated students in meeting and also startup club, especially Raka, Saloni, Disha, Pratyush, who are well versed in their job today. Finally, thank you very much to attending the event. My petition.
Thank you, sir. On behalf of Startup Club, I extend a really hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Krishna Gandhi, sir, who has spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion. Today, we had an opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this will surely be going to encourage in our future events. I would like to thank you for your gracious presence and for a truly memorable session. Now, I request everyone to turn on your camera for a screenshot.
It's on video.
We have posted
Thank you,
feedback
sir.
link.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Shall I leave now, sir?
Yes, sir.
We have posted feedback link in the chat box in the YouTube comment section also. It won't take much time, so please give us your feedback. With this, I wind up today's session. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. See you in the next session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.